Hello, how are you? Well, today D is for disappointment. Now, let's think about it. Why do we get disappointed? It doesn't really make any sense, does it, that we get disappointed? I mean, what are we disappointed with? Well, generally, we're disappointed because maybe we feel let down by somebody. We feel that somebody's disappointed us. They've not behaved in a way that we would like them to. Or we get disappointed that an event that we were looking forward to hasn't happened. Maybe we didn't get the job we went for, or the holiday we really want to go on is fully booked, and then we get disappointed. So what is it that we're actually disappointed with? Because it can't be everything, can it? Well, expectation seems to be the key here. We get disappointed because we have an expectation about something. We have an expectation about how we expect people to behave, or we have an expectation about an event that's going to happen that we're looking forward to. And then we get disappointed if it doesn't measure up to the idea that we've created. So if you think we could get disappointed because we go for a meal and what we want to eat isn't on the menu, or if we buy a present for somebody and we expect they're going to love it and they don't, or we plan a barbecue and it rains. After all, we do live in England here. Or somebody forgets a birthday or an anniversary, and on and on and on. Really, there are a million ways we can get disappointed if we believe in the thing that we've created. So we create a vision of how we expect things to be. And then when life happens and it doesn't pan out the way we want it to be, we get disappointed. So imagine if you thought, I'm going to go home tonight and I'm going to put my feet up and read a book, or I'm going to go home tonight and I'm going to suggest to my other half we go out for a meal. And you go home and you sit down with a book, and then something happens. You have to go and pick somebody up, or somebody rings you, or you go home and you suggest to your other half, let's go out for a meal, and they don't want to. They want to stay in. We get disappointed. But we forget that we're living in our thought-created reality just as the other person is. So really, we're living in our vision of how we think it should be, and we expect everybody to share our vision. Well, that ain't going to happen. I have clients that come to me that do online dating, and they get really disappointed because maybe they've been chatting to somebody, emailing and chatting, and then they get a vision of how this person's going to be. And although they've got a photograph, they have an idea, but they not only have an idea about the person, they suddenly have an idea about their future. They suddenly imagine this future they're going to have with this person. And then they go on the online date, and maybe just that little thing that we really like, that little bit of chemistry or whatever it is, isn't there. And they get really disappointed. But is it fair to be disappointed with the other person because they haven't matched up to the idea that you had in your head? Well, not really. It's not fair, is it? So how could we not be disappointed? Well, I'm not asking you to not look forward to things. When I was growing up, people used to say things like, don't aim too high, you'll be disappointed. Never made sense to me. And when people say that they're doing something and it sounds really wonderful, and I say, are you excited? Sometimes people say, no, I don't want to get excited because if it doesn't happen, I'll be disappointed. Well, I can almost guarantee if it doesn't happen, yes, they'll be disappointed. But if they get excited about it, and it doesn't happen, they'll be disappointed. If they don't get excited about it and it doesn't happen, they'll be disappointed. So they may as well enjoy the pleasure and the anticipation of looking forward to something. Because when we look forward to something, we get that lovely feeling, don't we? We think about something wonderful happening and we have a lovely feeling. Now that's great as long as we remember that we've created the vision, we've created the plan. And then when we look at it like that, we can be free to enjoy the feeling without being disappointed. I have a few times a week, I have a really good feeling because I anticipate that I'm going to win the lottery. Well, to date, I haven't, but I can still enjoy the feeling. I don't have to be desperately disappointed a few times a week when my numbers don't come up. So that's what I'm asking you to do. Just remember that you have created the vision that you're going to win the lottery. or the date you're going on is going to be the one, or the barbecue is going to go without rain happening, or whatever it would be, whatever expectation you have of other people, of events, or of anything in your life, just remember that you've created the idea. This is your plan, and life doesn't always happen like that. And then you'll be free to enjoy whatever comes up. Okay, bye-bye.